Hey guys, how you doing? I'm just working on building the web page for the event that Candace and I are creating for early part of next year. The theme and the title of this event is how to fail miserably at everything in life. Oh no, hold on, wait. Oh yeah, right, okay. That's how I used to be. That used to be the theme. I am the best person to teach the topics that we're going to cover in this event because I am the poster child for none of this stuff is supposed to work. I tell you, when I was growing up, I've tried to sell everything. I've tried to sell rainbow vacuum cleaners. Maybe you've heard of them. I've tried to sell home delivery groceries. I've tried to sell siding and windows. I've even tried to sell the A word products. I've tried it all, and I did a wonderful job at doing an awful job of doing any of it. And so I'm the poster child for anybody who can do this stuff, because I was the poster child for I can't do this stuff. Now, what does selling vacuum cleaners have to do with Reiki? Well, you know, it turns out everything. But you see, I never would have guessed that. You see, for me, almost everything spiritual was so far removed from my life. The only place I saw it was on TV and in movies. And then everything changed for me in December of 2003, and through a back injury that I couldn't get resolution anywhere, it was healed. And it was healed through a friend of mine, an engineer no less, because I was working in the petrochemical industry at the time, an engineer no less that had read a book on one of the many energy healing modalities that are out there. He came and he tried this thing on me and my back just healed up. Well, little did I know that through that event, that moment would be the time and the catalyst for my life to take this amazing tangent off into where I am and what I am doing today. And when I took my first levels of Reiki in 2004, like a lot of people not even really sure what it is. For me, my understanding was it was for personal and for healing and helping others heal. And it is. What I found is after I took it and I started to practice treating myself, and when we teach our events, your first client is always the one inside your own skin, I began to discover that it's so much more than that. It really is, and this sounds like something you would post on your Facebook status, but the thing of it is, this is true, and it's true because I live it every day. Reiki for me really, really, really is simply a lifestyle of freedom. And as I experienced that freedom within me, then I wanted to share it with others. And of course, that's the first thing. Whatever you're offering to others, you have to be passionate about. And here, so what does Reiki have to do with selling vacuum cleaners? Well, here's the thing. The reason that I wasn't able to be successful in any of that stuff, and just in one word, I was afraid. There were these blocks, these gates that I couldn't seem to get through. I could see what was on the other side of them, but I just couldn't get through those gates. And what keeps those gates closed is fear. It's just that simple. And what I found by doing these crazy self-treatments that we talk about, and that I practice every day. I still practice them today, and I value them more today than when I first started 12 years ago now, is that as we do that, those gates, those blocks within us that are preventing us from experiencing everything that we desire start to heal. And as they start to heal, what I found myself doing was just naturally sharing what I was experiencing, with friends, with family, with strangers, absolute strangers. And the thing of it was, I didn't have to try. That's the thing. It wasn't like I had to push through resistance, and it wasn't like I got to have my script, to kind of read the right things. It just was happening, and I was doing it from a place of peace and power and passion. And I just found myself just sharing. And here's the thing, when I shared, people could hear me. And they would start to go, wow, yeah, okay, I want some of that. Then I started teaching Reiki workshops. Then I started traveling teaching Reiki workshops. But it was never from a place of fear. It was always from that place of peace and power and expansion and growth. And for me, that's what Reiki does. And as I was thinking about, what do I share with you guys? Right? What is this event about? Right? And for me, it's really just this simple. You are designed to expand and grow and evolve. And you've seen what's on the other side of those gates. Whether through your upline support, whether it's through going to events and seeing the platinums and the diamonds and all that cool stuff, right? Those people and the pictures that they probably have showed you of the places they've been and the events they've been to. I mean, I've seen all that stuff. You want to know what's really cool? I can show you those pictures now of what I'm doing. I'm not going to, but I could. And that, for so many years, was always something I could see. But it was always on the other side of the gate. This event is about opening those gates. And it's not even so much a gate that you have to open. As you treat yourself, which is one of the things we'll talk about, you begin to heal, grow, expand, and evolve in every area of your life. One of those is the expansion of your business. But it won't come through strain, resistance, anxiety. Hey, I know all that stuff, man. I know all that stuff. It'll come from passion, and real power, and real peace. Not just the stuff they talk about, but the stuff that's inside of you waiting to burst forth. It just needs that right moment. And just maybe this event is that.